So Sarah, thank you for joining me for this. So a couple of questions. We just finished the 7-day writer retreat, about to go home. You're working on your book. Did you want to tell us about your book before I haven't put that in the questions?
Oh, yes, please.
So what tell us about the book that you've been working on this?
So my book is about moving forward from childlessness. That's my working title.
Yeah.
Quite sure if that's what it'll end up, but that's what it's about. And it's based on my own experiences of moving forward from childlessness, reflecting back on those, and thinking about what I've learned on that journey, and how other people can then use that as a resource to help themselves move forward from childlessness.
Fabulous. So what is it that drew you to the writer retreat?
I know I love writing, and with my blogs and my newsletters, people had told me that I was good at writing, but I wasn't really sure how good, or so I sort of wanted to prove to myself, really. And the whole word retreat appeals to me. I like the idea of the peace and the quiet and the calm. So that was appealing. And just having time to write. And when I looked at the website of where we were going to be, that nailed it for me. It was spending a week in such a beautiful place was too hard to resist.
What were you hoping to get?
I was hoping to have lots of time to write, which we absolutely got. And I was hoping to start thinking of myself as an author, not just a writer. I say just a writer. Being a writer is a great thing. But to start attaching that idea of author into part of what I am. And I'm beginning to get there. I'm beginning to see that could be the case.
Is there anything you got you didn't expect?
Yeah, I think my biggest discovery this week, because I've had the time just to absorb myself in the writing, is that I have loads and loads of writing that I've done in the past, going right back to the beginning of my childlessness journey, or even before it. And I found all those bits of writing in various journals and documents, and my coaching journal from when I was training, and I'd almost forgotten I had all of those. And to be able to rediscover those and read them and reflect on them, and then use them as a resource for my writing has been something I didn't expect to happen. And I'd never have discovered that if I hadn't given myself this time and headspace to look for those things.
What's been your biggest aha?
My biggest aha. I don't know if it's aha, but I've realised being here that where I do my writing is really important to me. Here, I've appreciated the peace and the quiet, the ability to spend time with others if I want to, and to spend time with others who know what they're talking about, and to work through that. But also that sense of place and the big open views we have here have been really conducive to my mood for writing. And I didn't know that before I came away. So that's something I can take back with me. Not the big views and the Spanish villa, but I can find the equivalent at home, even if it's just being in my garden when I'm writing, rather than tucked away in my little office corner.
And so if someone was considering coming to writing retreat, what would you say to them?
I'd say absolutely do it. For me, it was a treat. It felt like an indulgence, because I've never been one to spend a lot of money on holidays. So it took quite a bit of thinking about, because it's more than I would have usually spent, but it's been so much more than a holiday. It's been a break, but it's also been an investment in myself and my work, an investment of time as well as the money. So absolutely, it's worth investing in yourself to do that.